In this video, I really want to talk about some sexy room fillers. Hi everyone, I'm Jolima from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video, I have here 10 fragrances that can fill 2 rooms easily, but they are extremely sexy in my opinion. Of course, these fragrances, all of them are very heavy, dark, opulent, complex fragrances. I would advise you to wear these more during the colder days than in the high heat, because you can really choke yourself even with any of these perfumes. And all of these are niche. I don't have any designers because typically designer fragrances don't really have this big, massive performance. It's really rare. I mean, you have a couple that I could have featured, but in the end, I think you will be well served with these 10 niche fragrances that I have here. And so, without further ado, this is not a ranked video, but the first fragrance that I have here, it's very popular, from the house of a very popular house, of course, Maison Francis, and this one is Oud Satin Mood. Of course, maybe not as popular as Baccarat Rouge, but Oud Satin Mood is immense. This is a rose oud vanilla scent. The oud here is not animalic, is not funky, not at all. This is more about rose and vanilla. The oud here, it's really in the dry down, and you have more of this slightly resinous, woodsy feel, but in the end you get this very opulent jammy rose with vanilla and a hint of this resinous, woodsy undertone. I mean, this is an opulent, sexy fragrance that you really need to get your nose on. I absolutely love this one of my all-time favorites from this brand, Oud Satin Mood. The next fragrance, this is from an underrated indie brand, Baruti. This brand, it's from Netherlands actually, and this one is Baruti Perverso. This is an extrait de parfum. Actually, they recently released now all the parfum concentrations of their existing fragrances, this one including. But honestly, I do prefer the extraits. Overall, I like more intensity and I like more complexity. I mean, the eau de parfum, some of them are actually quite nice. This one definitely more wearable in the eau de parfum concentration than in this formulation, the extrait. But I do prefer the intensity of the extrait. This one has coffee, like coffee beans, rum. You have tonka beans, you have roasted nuts, and in the end, it's very smoky. The end result, it's really a very smoky, nutty, boozy, coffee, woodsy scent. I mean, this fragrance is intensity to the max. Glorious, absolutely glorious. If you spray this fragrance, everyone will smell you. Your neighbors will smell you. Of course, I mean, exaggerating, but this just to explain to you how powerful this fragrance is. I will never forget one time when I sprayed this fragrance and I went to grab some drinks with my friends, and I was at the bar, and the bartender said, "I smell something roasted, like roasted coffee, roasted nuts, like what is this?" And I was like, wow, because the bar was full. And he could smell me. He was smelling this perfume, the perfume that I was wearing, Perverso. Amazing. I love this fragrance. This is very nutty. It goes in the gourmand territory, but still not entirely, because yes, you have the roasted nuttiness with the coffee, with the tonka beans, with the cacao, but it's not a sweet perfume per se. You don't have a creamy sweetness or vanilla sweetness. You don't have that. The sweetness here I think it's caused more because of the rum than anything else, but it's still a very unique fragrance. I would say, I always said this every time I talk about this fragrance, that this is a more complex, daring version of By the Fireplace by Maison Francis. That is a sweet, nutty, smoky scent. This one is more rough, more raw perfume. But seriously, the performance is amazing. It's immense, really. But it's yummy on skin. It's yummy. It's very yummy. This roasted coffee nuttiness. It's very yummy. Perverso by Baruti. I highly advise you to check this brand out overall. Next fragrance, it's from house of Papillon Artisan Perfumes, and this one is Anubis. Absolutely love this fragrance. This was love at first sniff. This is a beast, but it's very sexy in my opinion. Daring, yes. Well, overall, all of these fragrances are daring because they are very intense and loud, but they are all very sexy in my opinion, in their own way, of course. I absolutely love this. This is dark, this is mysterious, this is intensity, this is masculinity. This is suede, but the most animalic suede that you will smell. Suede accord. Very spicy, very smoky, with a touch of a sweet resonance nuance. Absolutely glorious. Glorious perfume. Anubis, it's a very sexy fragrance in my opinion. Very masculine, sexy scent. Yes, it's not for everyone. Do not blind buy any of these. Try them first, because some of them are really loud, intense, bold. Some are more animalic, so I really do not advise you to blind buy any of these. Try them first. This is definitely one of those cases. Anubis is amazing. It's one of my favorites from this brand, but try this one first. For me, this is a room filler. Very sexy, animalic, dark, mysterious, opulent. Might not be for everyone. Anubis by Papillon Artisan Perfumes. If you want, and the next fragrance is all about resins. If you want a pure resinous fragrance, check no more. Black Gemstone. And I'm sorry that the front of the bottle is a bit dirty, it's dirty, and I apologize for that. But Black Gemstone. Wow, what a perfume! This and really the Black Gemstone, just the name itself, the presentation of the bottle says it all. This is a dark resinous fragrance with an opening that has a lime. So you have this bright lime in the opening, juicy actually. 5 minutes later, you have like a resinous bomb with frankincense, myrrh, popanax. It's just amazing. I absolutely love this one, and this is very, very sexy. This is so dark, so mysterious, but because of that, it's so unique, and people will be very intrigued of what fragrance you're wearing. And I already wore this a couple of times in a night out, and yeah, with my friends, with my girlfriend, well, now fiance, and yes, she loved this one. My friends like really complimented me with while I'm wearing this one. Black Gemstone, it's amazing. One of my favorites from Stephane Humbert. It's amazing. A resinous bomb done to perfection. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Profumum Roma, of course, and I could have mentioned quite a few from Profumum Roma, at least a couple of them, but I decided to go with this one because this goes in more of a sweet gourmand territory, which I find it to be very sexy, very, very sexy. This is none other than Sorriso. And this one is chocolate pudding with an orange peel on top in a bottle. This is the image that I get with Sorriso. It's amazing. I love this one. This was not love at first sniff though, because I was expecting like a milky chocolate, but in the end I got like a chocolate pudding with orange peel on top. I was not expected that, and so it was a bit disappointing at the time, but fast forward like a year later, and yeah, I learned to appreciate this one, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I don't want to see myself without this one. This is one of my girlfriend's favorites fragrances in my collection overall. Every time I'm my girlfriend's, well, fiance, she really loves this one on me, and she detects right away every time I'm smelling. If I even sprayed, she will smell this, and she will, oh, you're wearing that fragrance, that chocolate pudding fragrance, which yeah, she loves. She's really addicted to this one, and so I really recommend you to try this, and this will last. This will project. Everyone will notice you, and it's a perfume that I highly recommend you to try if you're searching for a more chocolatey scent, like a gourmand fragrance. This is one of the best out there. Sorriso by Profumum Roma. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Ramon Monegal, and this one is the amazing Faisa. Wow. I love Ramon Monegal bottle presentations. This is a 50 ml, and the 50 ml, it's all you need with Faisa. This is that strong. This has everything. This has raspberry, it has oud, it has mimosa, heavy mimosa actually, ylang ylang rose, like a jammy rose, vanilla, labdanum, saffron, lots of saffron actually, you name it. This fragrance has everything and some more, but it's so good. It's so good. Oh man, it's so yummy because of all of these resins and sweet notes. The most prominent notes, I would say, it's mimosa, saffron, raspberry, jammy rose, vanilla, labdanum. I don't detect much of the oud actually, but this has lots of layers. It's very complex, very loud, bold, very sexy fragrance. This is very sexy, and it smells like the color suggests, like a very intense yellow. That's why you have the ylang ylang in here, like it's a perfect yellow flower. Although for me it's very hard to appreciate from the majority of the times, but here really it's blended really well with the mimosa. Amazing. I absolutely love this one. But it's really like a sweet sweet yellow flower, but with a lot of complexity. I would say. Absolutely love this one. Faisa is it's a fragrance that you really need to try if you want a unique, sweet, floral, oriental scent. Go with Faisa, and I think and I hope that you will thank me later. The next fragrance, this is for the tuberose lovers out there, and if you want a raw, carnal, sexual tuberose with tobacco, go with Odor 93 by Meo Fusciuni. What a discovery this was. I also discovered this one at Essence, and I knew that I needed to have a full bottle of it. This fragrance is a beast. this fragrance is really a beast. It's a tuberose bomb, but not your bubblegummy pretty tuberose. No. This is a carnal, raw, mature tuberose with tobacco. An outstanding scent. No sweet edges I mean, it might have a bit of a sweetness in the base, but this is one of the most natural smelling tuberoses that I smelled. And yes, I am learning to appreciate tuberose more and more, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Very sexual, this one. Very sexual, more than sensual, very sexual, very carnal. And I love the tobacco leaves that are blended with the tuberose, man. Amazing, amazing perfume. Quite loud, might not be for everyone because of the tuberose, but if you love tuberose, this is a must try, to say the least. Odor 93 by Meo Fusciuni. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Frederic Malle, and this one is the beast, Promise. And Promise, it's so damn sexy, but at the same time so daring and so powerful. So this has one of the best green apple accords right in the opening, very realistic green apple. And then you have, and the green apple really stays while this fragrance develops. It's really one of the main notes of Promise. But then you have smokiness, you have cypriol, lots of cypriol in here, you have castoreum, cloves, and you have also some hints of labdanum. So this is like a sweet, resinous, heavy, spicy, smoky fragrance with cypriol. Cypriol gives this, I will not say woodsy, but it gives like a woodsy impression. Absolutely love this one. Promise is to die for, but again, you really need to try this one first, because you might be overwhelmed with this fragrance, because again, the opening is a blast of green apple, sweet green apple, and then you have very heavy animalic, resinous notes that follows that green apple accord. I mean, it's amazing. Absolutely love this one. It's a beast of a fragrance, but very sexy in my opinion. It's Promise by Frederic Malle. Another fragrance that's for me, it's so damn sexy, but also powerful. Amouage, of course, from the house of Amouage. Absolutely love this brand, one of my all-time favorite niche brands still today. And this one was the last fragrance of the Christopher Strong's era, and this one is Overture Man. Wow, beautiful bottle presentation, beautiful, and the fragrance is even more beautiful. Very spicy, very heavy in the cumin, very resinous, boozy. Like you have cognac, you have cumin, you have resins, you have frankincense. To die for. Absolutely brilliant scent. This was my New Year's Eve fragrance, and my friend and my fiance, they all complimented me with this one. All of them were like, wow, you are smelling amazing. Like, we are just smelling you, but you are smelling amazing, at least. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. but yes, Overture Man by Amouage is a regal scent. It's really a regal scent. If there is a regal perfume, it's this one and Jubilation 25 for men. Although the woman's counterpart of Jubilation 25 is also amazing, like Chypre. Amazing. But well, talking about Overture Man, cumin, cognac, frankincense, then to perfection. Amazing scent. You will be noticed, and if you really are searching for a special scent, go with this one, Overture Man by Amouage. And last but by no means least, this one is for the oud lovers out there. I love oud. I'm a sucker for oud. I find oud to be very sexy from the majority of the times, and this one, wow, it's so damn good, and it's so powerful. Very intense, from the house of Xerjoff, from the Oud Stars collection. Underrated, I would say. This is quite underrated. It is none other than Ceylon. Amazing oud. Honestly, I think this is currently my favorite oud by Xerjoff Ceylon. This one has, I think, out of all Xerjoff fragrances from the oud stars, I think this has the most natural smelling oud. Very funky, very resinous, funky, a bit chocolatey, I would say, slightly chocolatey, but funky nonetheless. You have jasmine in here, you have honey, you have Ceylon tea, you have also deer musk, ambergris. This is amazing. This fragrance is amazing. The oud, it's in here, it's so sexy because you have all the resins. You have also labdanum, so you have like some sweet resins, but with this amazing funky resinous oud with tea, honey. I mean, to die for. This for me, it's extremely sexy in my opinion. Of course, you need to love oud to appreciate this one. But I think it's really a natural smelling oud, and it's the most natural smelling oud from Xerjoff, I would say. It's Ceylon, and it's damn beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful oud. Intense, a bit loud, yes, but it's worth every penny and every moment while it lasts. It's amazing. I absolutely love this one. Xerjoff Ceylon from the Oud Stars collection. It's a fantastic oud that I really urge you to try if you like oud, of course. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what are some of your favorite sexy room fillers. I would love to hear your suggestions, and if you find value in this video, hit the like button because it will really help this channel to grow even more. Thank you so much for your support, guys. See you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.